Well, hey kids, welcome to Late Night with Carl. I like doing these late nights, it's fun. Get to get my back on here after all the trolls have gone to sleep and get to hang out with my buds and have a little fun. So, I imagine all the good looking people are going to be joining me here momentarily on my late night because they'll get the notices and they'll jump over. And if you're a troll, beware, because late night will get you yanked faster than a dog with a flea. Hey catfish, another round I'm in. Yep, late night with Carl. Thought I would sit up here in the cockpit, enjoy myself a fruity sundowner, and try out my new glass. See how well it works, and watch the boats in the bay sneaking up behind me. See that? They're sneaking up behind me over there. Oh, gotta try out my new cup. It's got a little sippy cup here on one end. It's got a little opening and closing door to let the liquids out, so don't have to worry about Miss Lily knocking it over anymore. Couple power boats going wide around my anchor line. I like to see that. Oh yeah, baby. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's a nice cocktail. Okay. So for those of you guys that want to know what I'm drinking, I'll make it easy for you. That's what the cocktail is. Bunch of this, can of this, on ice. Nothing says Caribbean like coconut liqueur rum with pineapple juice. Good fruity drink, ma'am. Yummy. Nice and cool out here up on deck. As you can see, the sun has sank already. People out here motoring around, but the sun definitely has sank here already. I don't know what the deal was with those guys motoring around the boat, but they're not there now. I don't know where they went. Heading over the other side of the bay. Oh, nice out here, man. Really nice out here. So, anyhow, I'm here in the chat. I'm going to go see if anybody's made any comments here. It's just getting restarted again, so nope, just catfish so far. It says 16 people watching, probably more trolls than viewers, but we'll give it time for some of the regulars to show up. See if they even notice that I've gone a late night. They might be on the karaoke bars or whatever else to see. I don't know. I don't think there's karaoke this evening, is there? What is today? I don't even know what today is. What's today? Thursday? Tuesday? I'm clueless. Too damn tired to really care. Huh. The boat's facing that's weird. Got the wind coming out of the north, or out of the east rather, and the boat's facing south. I don't know why I'm not getting blown around, but none of the boats in the harbor are facing south. You know what? I'll bet you it is. I bet you there's a big tidal movement going out right now. A lot of tidal water moving, so the boats are lined up due to the tide more than they are the wind. That's all right. Beautiful sunset out there behind me, so their excuse you're streaming again is a surprise. Well, I know catfish. Hey, Alexandro, there you go. I didn't see you there. I don't troll much. Glad to see you here, Alexander. So, yeah, I know it's a surprise, catfish. I kind of enjoy doing that, you know. I'll do a live stream and I'll end it. And I find when we get back on and we do a late night stream like this, it's much more pleasant. A lot less troll activity. And dog, don't you knock that cup over. I will beat you senseless. Miss Lily woke up when I came up on deck. There she is. Are you awake now, huh? Are you finally awake? You up and running around? Oh, there's the dog, so. Hey, cool. Yeah, I'm back. I decided to go ahead and do a late night. I climbed up here into the cockpit. I mixed myself a nice strong cocktail, a nice big sundowner, nice and cool up here on the deck. And I thought, what the hell? I'll do a late night and see who wants to join in. I'm actually surprised that I don't see some of my moderators on here. I should have given them a heads up, and I didn't. So, but you know, maybe they'll figure out that I'm live streaming again. Maybe they won't. I don't know. If they don't, it's their loss. So, oh man. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna just jump off here a second. You guys hang out. I'll be right back. I think. Okay. Now I think I'm back. Maybe I'm back. I don't know. Can anybody see or hear me? My phone's been giving me problems this evening, so if anybody can see or hear me, let me know. No, maybe not. All right. Well, oh well. We tried to do a late night. Nobody showed up. So, or not. I'm sorry. Some good-looking people showed up, just not the rest of you. There you go. Akula's back. Well, anyhow, Akula, why don't you and I talk? So, Akula, where are you right now, anyway? Where is your boat at? I'd be interested to know where you're at. I'm not sure where you're at right now. You're good. Okay. Thanks, Akula. So where are you at? Where is the good ship Akula at right now? Because I'd like to hook up and, you know, do a little buddy boating and hang out and be alongside of you, but I don't even know where you're at right now. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing, man? Yep, doing a late night with Carl. Decided to come up on deck now that the wind is laid back. Newport Richey, Florida. So is Newport Richey on the west side of Florida then? Is that on the Gulf side, or is that on the... I think Newport Richey's on the Gulf side, isn't it? I don't know. Not 100% sure. I don't know Florida well enough. North of Tarpon Springs. Well, that doesn't tell me a damn thing, Akula. I don't even know. I didn't know where Port Richey is. I don't know where Tarpon Springs is either. So, where is that? I'm going to set you down over there. Hopefully the dog won't mess with it. Looks nice out after the wind rain. Yeah, Jeffrey, the wind's really laid back right now. It's really kind of cooled off. North of Clearwater. North of Clearwater. So you are on the west coast of Florida, yes or no? Are you on the west coast or the east coast of Florida? Because I think you're on the west coast, in the Gulf side. And that where all that is, Clearwater and stuff. I don't know my Florida topography. I know the Florida Keys real well, and I know going down the east coast fairly well. I don't know the west coast at all. Gulf Coast, 220 miles of Key West. Okay. 225 nautical miles north, so you're almost in the panhandle then. Is that right? You're in the panhandle? Oh gosh, that's good. Oh man. Whom is you with? Mark, who am I with? I'm with people on the chat. That's who I'm with, Mark. How you doing? We're doing a late night, Mark. Near Tampa, okay. All right, so you're in Tampa, Tampa St. Pete's, 225 miles north of... Well, yeah, because it's 120 miles just going just north to south through the Keys, isn't it? I guess that's right. You are not that far north, are you? Yeah, I wasn't thinking. Yeah, because Key Largo to Key West is like 120 miles. That's why I wanted to work in Marathon, because it's only 60 miles either way. So, yeah, you would be in okay. And I should know that. I used to work for Raymond James there, and they're based out of the Tampa St. Pete area. Well, I should have known better, but you know, oh well. Hey, you know, I've had a couple beers. Now I'm drinking rum and pineapple juice, so it was really cute. You guys missed it. I should have turned the camera around. Miss Lily was sneezing. Something's making her sneeze. What's going on back there? My dinghy's, my ladder is making noise. I guess I have to pull my ladder out of the water. I leave my ladder. I leave my ladder in the water all the time because that way, anytime I want to, I can just jump off the boat, swing around to the back of the boat, and climb back on board. I believe I can deploy the ladder from into the water, but I don't know that I can deploy the ladder from inside the water. I think I can, but I don't know I can. So I need to get off my lazy butt and find out. Dog, what are you doing? Go on down. There she goes. Anyhow, shut the generator off for the day. Actually, it ran out of fuel, but I shut it down just before it ran out. Decided to come up on deck, look at the after effects of that sunset. Still kind of pretty back there, isn't it? Rest of the bay is looking gray and solemn. Look at that. That's the direction the rain was coming from in the wind. There's looking right into the weather. Weather's coming from that direction tonight. Coming right out of the, what would that be, southeast, I guess. Oh, that's looking west up there behind me right now. Oh, anybody have any questions? Anything they want to talk about? So Kula, so you're in Tampa, St. Pete area. 0 miles by road to Tampa. Okay, 30 miles. Oh, 30 miles by road. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get together and hang out. So what's your plans then? Are you gonna head over to the Keys, or are you gonna head over to the Bahamas this winter, or what exactly are your plans for this winter? And when are you gonna start, moving your way out of there? So Jeffrey, thank you, man. Beer on me, Carl. Jeffrey, thank you, sir. You rock. Appreciate the $10 donation to the super chat, sir. Very good of you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, Jeffrey. Thank you. Really awesome. Really awesome. Really awesome. So I'm kind of jazzed right now. It seems like we've got the trolls under control. The channel's beginning to grow again. My subscriber numbers are going back up. My view counts are really beginning to grow back up nicely again. I'm kind of jazzed with the direction the channel's going right now. Kind of getting back into a groove. I think once we get out of here and get sailing again, thank you, Jeffrey, brother. I appreciate it, man. I think once we get moving again, it'll be kind of fun to do. Uh-oh. There's a big motor yacht coming through the anchorage right now. Let me see if you guys can see this. I don't know if you can see him that well. Can you see that boat coming through the anchorage? He's moving right through the mooring field. That's not the anchorage over there. That's all the mooring field. Those are all mooring balls over in that area. He's moving right up one of the rows from the mooring balls. I don't know if you could see him well enough in the dark like that, but that's an awful big boat to be motoring up through that line of boats there on the mooring balls. No, actually, I think he's just outside the mooring balls. I think he's running the line between the mooring balls and the anchorage, right along that front there. Cool. There's a lot of big boats out on the bay right now. Look at this guy over here. Look at the freeboard on that boat. I'm amazed at how much freeboard that boat has. I mean, it's really set up for big water. And I look at that and I think to myself, why in the hell would you have a boat for going out in that kind of water? I do not want to be out in water like that. Thank you, Jeffrey. Again, go to Key West for a while, then Bahamas for a month or two. Okay. Hopefully when I get my boat, we can cruise sometime. Oh, Jeffrey, I'd love that, brother. No set schedule, depends on work schedule and time off, working part-time, full-time, still ready for a vacation. So Akula, when do you plan on getting over to Key West? Because I'm actually trying to organize a meetup. Pilot and Billy were talking about that karaoke bar there in Key West, and got on there and watched it the other night. And I'd really like to try to organize some sort of a get-together with everybody to meet there in Key West and go and hang out there in the karaoke bar and have a bit of a party with everybody. I think that might be fun. But Of course, I guess Billy got a little redneck with the girl there in the karaoke bar and got himself blocked for the night, so he got booted. So he's gonna have to kiss a little ass and get back in there. You know, he's gonna have to call her up, talk to her, and sweet talk her to get his way back in. So I'd be interested to know what your schedule is, because I'd really like to hang out and party with you, man. I think it'd be a lot of fun to be down there in Key Weird. So I myself have spent way too much time in Key West. So too bad I'm stuck on the other side of the pond. Yeah, catfish. Hey, you know, airfare isn't that expensive, catfish. So November, December, or thereabouts, if nothing else, we'll go to Key West for a week. Okay. Well, I'm going to be in Key West in late November, early December, that time frame, before I jump over to the Bahamas. I'm going to be in and out of that area. So got around 10,000 saved up, so hopefully it's in the near future. Hey, Jeffrey, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Jeffrey, the only advice I can give you, brother, is go small and go down. Do not wait until you've got $100,000 in the bank and buy just the exact perfect boat that you want. I can honestly tell you, sitting here on my $2,000 boat out here in the middle of Manhasset Bay, I mean, look at my scenery, guys. This is the view around me this evening, okay? This is the bay that I'm enjoying looking at all this. There's my dog up there. She's enjoying looking out at the bay. She likes looking at the boats. I mean, this is where I'm situated right now. Life does not suck today, guys. Life definitely does not suck today. It is absolutely awesome to be out here hanging out like this. I mean, this is, you know, it's almost like you got to pinch yourself. You know, I wake up in the morning, I look outside the window of the boat, and I look here at the bay, and I'm like, this is so much better than my crappy cabin in Alaska. I mean, this is just so much better. This is, you know, I mean, we're not talking about, you know, 5% better, 10% better. We're talking about 200 bazillion% better. The quality of life and the comfort level. And okay, I may not have a big Barker lounger and a big screen TV in front of me anymore, but my gosh, guys, you know, I'm drinking coconut rum and pineapple, right? I'm drinking coconut rum and pineapple, having a conversation with you guys, sitting here in the back of my yacht. Very excited about getting going and heading south, and plan on being down in Florida and the Bahamas this winter in that blue water, clear water, scuba diving, snorkeling, lobstering. This is going to be epic, absolutely epic. Oh man, that's good. I may need to go get some more ice. Might need to get some more ice. So anyhow, let me see what I missed here in the chat. Oh, I used to fly to Key West 2 or 3 times a week. Spent many nights there. Okay, cool, huh? Yeah, my only real experience with Key West, I bought my last car in Key West. Well, not my last car, but my last new vehicle I bought at Key West. I bought a 2015 black on black Mustang convertible GT 5.0 liter there at the Ford dealership in Key West. And I also sold the house in Key West. I sold the house in Key West, didn't even have a kitchen. I sold that for $1.6 million. So I'm kind of excited about getting back in that market where I can make really big commissions. You know, you go to sell a house and you only get half the commission and it's still $45,000. That's a nice paycheck to throw into your bank now and then, you know. I'm hoping within a year. Good deal, Jeffrey. Good deal. Maybe 2. I got a lot of crap to sell and get rid of. Oh man, I hear you there, brother. I'll tell you right now though, it's kind of cathartic to get rid of all your stuff. I mean, I had a bunch of stuff. And now sitting here on my boat, I don't miss any of it. I don't miss any of it. Not a single part of it. So, been cruising since March, done 2,300 miles, love it. There you go, Truth Finder. There you go. Glad you came on to the late night. Thank you, sir. Well, where have you been, Truth Finder? Where have you sailed to? I agree, can't really afford a sailboat at the moment, but having a blast with my simple kayak. There you go. Skin on frame, and actually with, wow, catfish, that's interesting. Skin on frame, that's cool. Are you in Alaska? Because that's sort of an Alaska kind of thing to do with the skin on frame. But you know, there's actually a guy that has a really good, successful YouTube channel where he goes fishing off of a kayak down in Key West, Florida. It's Key West Kayak, I think, or Key West Kayak Fishing. You should check him out. But yeah, the guy just has, you got one of the plastic rotomolded kayaks, but he just goes out and he goes fishing. He has a very successful YouTube channel doing that. A lot of the years, much different now than the 90s. Oh yeah, cool, it really has, yes. Richard Swally, how you doing? I was on Key West right after Irma hit. Wow. Yeah, it got trashed then after the hurricane. From Galveston to Jacksonville, here now. Wow. That's a lot of miles just to go from Galveston to Jacksonville. Or just backing around Florida and Texas and back and forth, huh? Hey, Mama Street, how you doing? Yeah, it's a cool channel. Okay, so you've seen that. Cool. Very, very cool. So, oh man. The breeze is blowing up again. Really, really nice here in the bay. Nice and cool. I mean, it's like 74 degrees here right now. Temperature has dropped. I mean, it was like almost 100 degrees today, guys. So let's see. Richard says, I was helping with getting things back up and running after the hurricane in the Keys. Cool. Very cool, man. That's very good of you. So, yeah, I have most fishing channels subbed. All right, there you go. Yep, the Garmin InReach logs all your miles. Huh. Yeah, it does, I guess. With my particular boat I'm on now, I've only got 800 miles on this boat so far. I have no idea how many miles I had on my other boats. I never bothered tracking it. But right now I'm on 800 miles, but I think in about 2 months I probably won't have a clue how many miles I have anymore because I'm not going to bother tracking it all that much. Well, I don't know, maybe I will. I've been kind of anal a lot lately, to be honest with you. I've been tracking a lot more data shit than I should. You know, just like being here in the bay and measuring pH and I just ordered a new device for measuring the total dissolved solids in the water so I can check the nitrogen levels and stuff. I don't know why I'm so anal about that, but I like knowing the water temperature, the water pH, the salinity, the total dissolved solids, and that kind of information. I don't know why I collect that. I just something fun for me to do, which is kind of a sick, twisted thing to be collecting, but I don't know, it's something I do anyway. I've always been a collector of data. One of the things I'm looking forward to doing when I get my scuba gear organized again, be able to go down to Florida and the Bahamas, do some scuba diving, some lobstering. Man, I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to that. Well, guys, I tell you what, I really like. Hey, Sailmaster, how you doing? I really like my new cup. And I like this drink I'm drinking right now. But I'm about out of ice. I'm gonna go mix another one. It won't be quite so cold, but we open the rum. Get, dog. You don't need any of this. Get. Put some rum in there. There we go. This is actually a Malibu Caribbean rum with coconut liqueur mix. This is what I'm putting in there right now. So, and then I open up a can of Dole pineapple juice. Get it good and shook up. So I've got coconut Caribbean rum liqueur with pineapple juice in my glass. And if I was smart, I would go down below and get more ice, but I'm not going to do that right now. So there you go. Put my sippy cup on top so I don't spill it like a little child. And there you go. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. All right. Let me see what I'm missing here in the chat. I think some new folks dropped in. Oh. What did I miss? Wow, I gotta go way back. Okay. Yep, the Garmin inReach logs. Okay, Miles. Can't wait for you to get into the blue water so we can enjoy it with you. Oh, Richard Swally, thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Hey, Sailmaster, how you doing, buddy? If you get to turn it off while in port, it keeps transmitting and you get a big bill from Garmin. Okay, good to know. Big day today and things for the wedding. All right, Sailmaster, congratulations on that, man. I'm in data hoarder too. Oh, are you? Okay. I just went out for beer. I'm good to go. All right, Pilot, how you doing, man? Hey, Pilot, send Billy a text message. Let him know we're doing a late night, okay? If you would. So I think, what's up, Pilot? Nope, didn't miss anything. Nummy. Yeah, Alan, this is good. It is a good cocktail. So, yeah, Waukesha Pilot had his 3rd grandchild today. Man, brother, more power to you. That's awesome. That's awesome. I have 3 grandchildren. I have 2 grandsons and a granddaughter. And so I'm really interested to know, Pilot, what's the makeup of the grandchildren? What's the sexes and ages of the grandkids now? So, hey, Mama's 3, how you doing? Maybe get scuba stuff back from the gentleman that you sold it to. Hope so. That drink stuff. You know, Mama's 3, if I can't get it from him, I'm just gonna buy new gear. It's all good. There's a ton of scuba gear available. I'm actually a member of a Facebook page for used scuba gear. So there's a bunch of people that, you know, get into scuba diving and then sell their gear off. So Malibu and Blue Curacao and OJ equals Green Widow. Okay. Huh. Ice factor is important. Yeah, Alan, I know. I should go down and get some ice. I know. Got family coming in from all over. Got 4 dozen wings and fries with nacho cheese. Oh my gosh. Chicken wings with nacho cheese? That's just weird, brother. That's just weird. Just did. All right, thanks, Pilot. And some brews. Now we're talking. Billy, am I allowed here? I don't know, Billy. Are you allowed here? It's a late night with Carl. I think Billy should be allowed here, so... Yeah, once again, congratulations, Pilot. I'm sipping on some Weller on the rocks. There you go. Wings and red. I'm just teasing with you, brother. I'm just teasing. It's all good, man. It's all good. I wasn't talking. Oh, okay, Billy. All right, brother. Pabst Blue Ribbon on a cruising budget. There you go, Truth Finder. I hear that. Americans have weird eating habits. Yes, we certainly do. Oh, now, come on, Catfish. Where are you from? You're in England or Germany or something, aren't you? I mean, they have weird eating habits up there, too. So, Soundmaster says we get the job done. There you go. Yep. So, Billy, since you're here late to the party, just so you know, I'm drinking Malibu rum, coconut, Caribbean rum with coconut liqueur. And I'm adding to that cans of Dole pineapple juice. All thanks to my buddy Mike Donegan. Mike, if you're out there, brother, once again, thank you very much, sir, man. You've been giving me a solid buzz for months now, so I really appreciate what you did for me, brother. You need a lantern. Is it too dark for you guys? You can't see me? Do you really need to see me, though? I could get a light, but it would be kind of offensive. Here, I'll use the camera as a light. There you go. Now can you see me? You can see me a little bit better there. You're so close I can't read anything, but really, do you guys want me to get a light? If you will, if you want me to get a light, I'll get a light, but I'd really rather not. No bugs. No, Jim, no bugs here at all. No bugs on Manhasset at all. No mosquitoes, no nothing. Right now, I am in Manhasset, New York. get some ice and your little lantern. Okay, Alan, give me a minute. I'll go down just a shadow. All right. All right. All right, guys. All right. Give me a minute. I'm going to go down and get ice and a lantern. Ah. You guys just hang out and wait. I'll be right back. Ah. Oh, come on, get out of here. There we go. Whoa. All right. Now you guys can see me, and I got ice. Thanks for the idea. Went ahead and did that. Hope you guys don't mind the delay. Got my light up here on the deck. Oh, what did I miss? We get the job done. You need a lantern, bro. Okay, what are you out of? Yep, got the lantern. Okay, just shadow. South Shore, Bay Shore here. Okay, cool. I'm in Manhasset on the North Shore by Port Washington. Very slowly became a shadow. Yep. Anyone on their boat? I'm on my boat, Viewfinder. Catfish says tomorrow going down part of the Rhine. Really, Catfish? You're on the Rhine River? So where are you on the Rhine? That is awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, das ist sehr gut, Catfish. Much better. All right, so there you go, guys. Of course, now it's blowing around in the wind. The boat's rocking back and forth, and so you're going to get all kinds of weird shadow lines and light movement, and you guys are freaking me out. It's like strobing me out here. I feel like I'm in a goddamn 70s discotheque right now with this light bouncing around in my cockpit. And of course, now I can't see anything but the damn camera and the phone and my cockpit here. I can't see anything else because I'm being blinded by this bright ass light. But it makes you guys happy. That's good with me. Oh yeah. Yeah. That rum and pineapple really needs the ice. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Awesome, man. All right, 70s were great. Yeah, they were. Much better. Okay. It's a rave. There you go, Jeffrey. Yeah, there it is. The lights moving and stuff. Yeah, now all we need is some drugs and some sexy girls would be all right. And someone posted Clint. Oh man, ahoy, Carl. Great to have you back. Hey, Canadian, thanks, brother. Yeah, I just decided to do a late night. Thought it was a good time to do that. So now you're too drunk. Language, please. Oh, well, this is late night, so we don't worry about language on late night. Time for us to have fun and relax. If you're so bothered by my language, go watch something else. We'll start at Cologne and see how far the chat moved. I can't see it. See how far I can make it over the weekend. Not exactly blue water sailing, but still fun. So you're in Holland, Germany. You're by the Dom Cathedral. You got to get some footage of the Dom Cathedral, man. I was there back in the 70s. Absolutely awesome. You know, that church was so beautiful that even though, you know, the English and the Americans were bombing the shit out of Germany, nobody would hit the Dom Cathedral because it was so pretty. They just left it there. So you got to get some, and that's there in Cologne. So you have to get some pictures of that. I'm just here for the tits and ass. Yeah, I know, Billy. I know, brother. Looks beautiful. Well, thanks, Mama Street. It is a beautiful night tonight. It really is. Oh, hi, dog. Hello. How are you? I didn't hear you sneaking up on me. I didn't even know she was behind me. Anyhow, there's what's left of the sunset. Looking out across. Get your nose out of my eyeball. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, the poor dog. Oh, the poor dog. Oh, you're such an abused dog. Yes, you are. You're such an abused dog. Yes, I don't feed you. I don't water you. I leave you on the boat in the heat. I make you poop out on the bow. You are such an abused dog, Lily. What are you doing? Why are you smelling my armpit? You're a weird dog is what you are. Yes, you are. You're a weird dog. Okay, let's see what I missed in the chat. Hey, Carol. Yep. Me to William. Okay. When do we see the TNA William? Man, there's a good question, right? William is a wild card. I like it. He certainly is a wild card. He's a wild something. He's a wild something, and it starts with the letter A, and it's 3 digits. But we won't say much more than that. So, because you know we might offend somebody's sensibilities on here for using foul language. A good mod needs time out now and then. That's right, man. That's what late night is. Late night here with Carl is time out. It's time for the mods to be able to kick back and relax. And everybody just sort of have fun. We're gonna let the trolls run wild and do their stupid shit. And they actually didn't bomb the dome to have a landmark for orientation. No joke, but yes, it's gorgeous. Huh? Well, I guess that is another way of looking at it, Catfish. Yeah, I guess it would be nice to have one point of reference down there that wasn't blown up, so they can use it as a guidance, I guess. But Catfish, you know, that's a glass half full kind of analogy, whereas I like to use a glass half, or rather, I'm sorry, that's a glass half empty analogy, and I prefer using the glass half full analogy. So, you like late night? Well, thanks, Jeffrey. I'm glad you're here, brother. Obviously, you donated to the super chat, so of course I'm glad you're here, Brant. But yeah, late night is just sort of a fun thing that we do occasionally, not all that often. We like to get on here and just have some fun, don't we, Billy? Oh, okay, Billy. Yeah, late night, Billy. You don't have to worry about putting that stuff up. Take the evening off, brother. Just sit here and relax and have conversation. At 23:45, I believe you are at a high on subs. I don't know if I'm on a high, but I'm certainly getting there, Brad. Yeah, the channel is beginning to grow again. We are picking up subs. We're picking up views. More importantly than subs, we're picking up views. My view count's really been climbing quite nicely, so... And I'm happy about that. You know, I'm very happy about that. But that's not what's important to me. What's important to me is that we're having a good time and we're getting together every evening and we're having some pleasant conversation. And, you know, that's what this is all about, is building that community and having those people around that love and support one another, you know. Almost brings a tear to my eye. Yes, it does. Seriously, though, yes, it does. You know, I am humbled, I guess, for lack of a better word. I am humbled by the love, the generosity, and support from so many people on my channel. You know, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words, guys, which is really rare for me because I, you know, talk out my ass all the time. But I'm at a bit of a loss for words when I think about all of the good folks that have, like Jeffrey here this evening, jumping on Super Chat and throwing some money in there. You know, it just boggles my mind, all the great people out there that are so supportive of what I'm trying to do and kind of want to reward that. So, and that's why I enjoy giving back to everybody. That's why I like to get on here and, you know, give you guys the opportunity to talk and chat and share and be involved. And, you know, that's really why I want a bigger boat. I don't want a bigger boat because I got a big ego or anything. I want a bigger boat so more people can be on board with me. And apparently I need a bigger boat with a flush toilet because there's so many prima donnas out there like Billy who, you know, oh my gosh, you know, you can't poop in a bucket. Like it makes any difference whether you poop in a bucket or you poop in a bowl of water. I mean, really, what's the difference? But, you know, there's those people out there, so. But yeah, Brad, I do believe we're approaching new high ground. Yep. Do you smoke the reefer or did you used to? There's a good question. Jeffrey, I used to smoke pot in high school. When I lived up in Alaska, marijuana was made legal in Alaska, and I actually sold some real estate to some guys who were buying a commercial building to make into a grow facility. And as a tip, as a gift to me, they gave me an ounce of some of their own homespun, latest and greatest concoction weed that that they've been breeding and growing up. And so I lit a bowl of that stuff up and tried to smoke some while I was up in Alaska because I've got a bad back. And I'll tell you what, brother, that shit kicked my ass. It is not the stuff that we used to, I mean, back in the day in high school, we smoked a little, Panama Red, a little, that kind of stuff. Man, that shit was nothing compared to stuff they have today. It was like going from drinking 6% beer to drinking Everclear. The marijuana that they're growing nice is just so much more powerful. And frankly, I just couldn't stomach it. I smoked about a half a bowl of that stuff that those guys gave me and puked my guts up. I mean, expressive, voluminous effluent coming out of my mouth. And so I've not really smoked anymore since then. Doug likes to partake a little bit, and he's certainly offered to pass the pipe to me a number of times, but no. I don't have a problem with it. You want to smoke pot, go ahead and smoke pot. I don't have a problem with it at all, but I just can't find myself doing it anymore, so. Okay, so bad timing, my bad. No problem, brother. But the half glass full story is not true. Don't get me wrong, I wish it would be. Anyway, nothing important now. 70 years later, it's there, and that's all that matters. Catfish, you're absolutely correct. Yes, you are. Hey, Clint, what about your video when you said poop was bad for the reefs? It is, but you have to understand, Cliff, you got to put that in perspective, okay? When you have a anchorage where if you have a coral reef system inside of a very popular anchorage where you get a lot of boats going in there and they're dumping, down in the BVI, in the British Virgin Islands, most of those charter boats out there do not pump the holding tanks. Most of those boats down there pump straight over the side immediately because there's such a big flow of water through the British Virgin Islands, they don't usually worry about it. And so what happens is when you've got a popular anchorage like Norman Island down there, where every night there's 30 or 40 boats in there pumping over the side, that tends to come right around the point, around the outside of that island, and it overloads the coral reef just outside of that. And you can see the evidence. When you dive over there, you can see the evidence of that. So, it's in everything. I don't care if you're in New York City in a municipal wastewater treatment plant, if you're in a big town that's got a wastewater treatment plant, or you have a septic system in your backyard, all of those systems work on a theory called solution by dilution. They mix your effluent with the rainwater that's leaching down through the ground, with the water that you're flushing in your toilet. It's all solution by dilution that breaks down the effluent. And so anytime that you have a bigger concentration of stuff in one particular area, you're overloading that area's ability to be able to break down and degrade that. So I guess, I'll need to do a better job of explaining and understanding that. And when I get down to the Caribbean and Bahamas and stuff, I certainly will try to show that to you so you'll have a better understanding. So, okay. Well, when you hit the handle on a toilet, it all goes away. No, it doesn't, Carol. It may go away from your house, but it does not go away. We pooped in the woods for thousands of years. I don't see the problem. Yep, Jeffrey, I agree with that. We all care and enjoy your channel. We thank you. Well, thanks, Alan. I really appreciate that statement, sir. Yeah, my generation don't play. Yeah, we don't play much at my age. Been pooping in and out and miss anything good. Nope, Sailmaster. What happened to the day of smoking a joint, getting a bowl of Fruit Loops and laughing? Oh, those were the days, Billy. Those were the days, man. Hey, Douglas, what's up, brother? Where do the fish poop? Yeah, right on the reef. Hello, all ships and Doug. There you go. Hi, Bill. What's That's what I do, but instead of cartoons, I'm on YouTube. There you go. So if only one person dumps overboard, it's okay. Well, gone sailing, not necessarily, but it depends on where they're going to the bathroom and how much of the flow, what's the tide there, what's the current flow there. It may or may not be of any difference whatsoever. So I think sailing upstream was trying to set me up with his questions about his Silverado. Oh, absolutely, Doug. Absolutely. Yep. Troll activity, man. Troll activity. You got to understand that. So. All right, and with that, I have caught up with the chat. Wow, I'm done working for a little bit. Time to drink, guys. Time to drink. The wind's laid down a little bit. It's not as breezy as it was a little bit ago. It's getting really quiet out here. I hear one boat way over in the harbor over that way. I don't see him from here, but he's way, way, ways away. Everybody else is now anchored. And by the way, guys, right now there's probably 400, 500, 600 boats here in the bay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 mast lights. 6. I see 6 mast lights on in the bay. So for all those guys that, oh my God, you got to have an anchor light out. Yeah, well, 300 or 400 boats out here in the bay, and only 6 of them have a light on. So. When I was in Boot Key Moorings in Marathon, they came every Wednesday, pumped out your tank if you wanted or not. Yeah, a lot of places do, truth, but you know, Boot Key Harbor is a good example of a really overloaded environment. Now, in the Florida Keys, you do have the jet stream that's flowing water up through there, and there's very little tidal change, but there is some flow through Boot Key Harbor. But still, there's a lot of boats in there, and so if they didn't come around and pump everybody out, a lot of those guys would be dumping over the side, and that would really overload that area's ability to be able to handle that. Boot Key Harbor is very much an overloaded anchorage, so told him without ever seeing his vehicle. Gramps, how are you set up for artificial lures and other tackle? Oh, Jeffrey, I've got a bunch, man. I've got a bunch. I haven't even scratched the surface with starting to go fishing yet. There are the types of questions I will try to help out. Yeah, Doug, it's all good, brother. It's all good. Relax, man. What did you tell him, Doug, if I may ask? What Doug told him is that it was a relay, and that's exactly what it was. So, cool, don't be like the 6 of them. Okay, Billy. Darth Vader. There's a troll name if I ever heard one. How many are anchored? How many are anchored where gone sailing? When I'm kayaking, I always have a little shovel with me and dig myself a toilet, but that's definitely not a solution for real sailors. Huh? Doug better get the PayPal set up. I think you're gonna get some support. Yeah, I think you will too, man. Yes, Darth Vader. Troll. You use a name like Darth Vader. You're obviously hiding behind a synonym, you know, so nobody knows who you are. Just kind of like Carol's hiding behind a fake name. So you know, and that's okay. We understand and appreciate that, and we leave it alone and let her be. So, Dad, your GoFundMe will still up a little extra cash next week. There you go. I got 3 boxes and 17 poles. I was going to say that if you need any tackle, could make you a care pack. Hey, Jeffrey, you know what, buddy? I'm a fisherman. I always need tackle. There's no such thing as having too much. So, okay, I literally said hi. Well, I know, Darth Vader. It's okay, brother. You're okay, you're okay, man. Even if you are a troll, Darth Vader, you're okay. Hang out here and chat and relax and read, man. It's all good. Why, Carl, you dig a hole in the water? Dig a hole in the water? I don't dig a hole in the water, Jim. Hey, Jim, I didn't see you there. Okay, hey, Jim, how you doing, brother? Yeah, Jim, by the way, I want to touch base with you. I really appreciate the emails you sent me. A lot of interesting stuff in there. And so I appreciate you sending those to me, brother. I really do. I'm hiding too, though, just in general, a private person. Catfish, of course you are. My son Chevy had something wrong like that. Come on, phone. Let's go AT&T. I'm coming back. All right, I'm back. I think I'm back. I think I'm back, guys. Oh. Hey, Bubba. No, I think I'm here. Hey, Paul, what's up? Give it a minute, Jeffrey. There you go, pilot. Ruba, he's back. Okay. Houston, we have. Okay, can you guys see me? Am I back or am I still back? I should be back. Pee break time. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I don't have to pee right now. Do not have to pee at the moment. You're good. Thanks, Akula. Doug, I'm back. All right, thanks, brother. Had a helicopter going over a little bit, now I got a jet plane going over. AT&T, yeah, right. See and hear me fine. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate you being here, brother. Nice to see you here. So, and look at that. We're already an hour into the late night already. Wow. Much love, Popeye. Here you go, Billy. In data jail. Okay. Oh, anyhow, guys. I had fun today. I really did. I had fun today. Thanks to a couple of really generous guys for donating some funds to me last night. I had a really good day today. Was able to pick up the last minute stuff that I needed to get for the boat to finish up my projects. And I did get myself a couple birthday gifts. I got myself a new octopi glass with a lid. So when Miss Lily comes over and knocks my glass over, I don't lose my entire cocktail. And I bought a Jolly Roger flag today. So I did waste a little bit of money today, but it was fun buying myself something fun to cheer me up. So, as the wisdom removed from Percocet, okay. Truth, coolest, okay, I had to refresh. All right, Jeffrey, there you go. Well, I guess we're all back working again now. We're all back here, so. Bill, I'm doing the same. My left hip and leg is killing me tonight. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Doug. I had to leave and run errands. It appears the cup is working. It's magic. Yeah, Carter Hayes is awesome, man. Kind of floating now. I have to be careful with PayPal donations. That's all right, brother. That's all right, Bill. Hey, there's no, Bill, you know, and just so everybody knows, there's no requirement for anybody to donate ever on my channel, okay? I put content up all the time for free. If you can donate, that's great. If you can't, you're just as welcome, man. Missed your response to my fog question. Okay, Gone Sailing, the fog question is, what do I have? I have lights on board my boat. I have a horn on my boat. And I have a loud voice on my boat. That's what I have on my boat in deep fog. I don't have AIS. I do not have radar. You know, if big fog comes, then I go ahead and oh no, it's stuck right now. Let me get it up. Come on. What the hell? What are you? Oh, I see. You're stuck in the cat. Hold on a minute. Ah. On my throw ring, I also have a whistle. That's what you use in the fog. You use a horn, you use a whistle, you have a loud voice, so let people know you're there. You put a light on, nobody can see a light through fog anyway, so. So that was a response to your fog question. Carter, are you interested in a home rental? Anyone want Doug's link? Yes, William, so nothing hard to yell. So nothing hard to yell with a tanker. Yep, well, but you know, the key to that Gone Sailing is I'm not any place where I have to worry about a tanker coming through. So, yeah, it's like Christmas card. Dishwashing is nice, but when you get it and find a buck or two, that's pretty damn nice. Jeffrey, you're absolutely correct, sir. Absolutely right. I've been a big supporter of Carl and the channel. Yeah, Billy. Yeah, absolutely, Billy. Go ahead and put it up. There you go. Radar reflector bell. Yes, Bubba, I do have a radar reflector on my boat. So they can see me. I may not be able to see them. I may not have radar and AIS, but I do have a radar reflector that I'm going to be putting up before I head out of here. So Long Island Sound is a high traffic area. It certainly is, but I'm in Manhasset Bay and I'm in a designated federal anchorage. So if there's a barge or a big boat coming through here, I'm in a legal place to anchor. So only comparison I could think of. Okay, tug and tow will kill you. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm well versed with the tug and tows out here, but once again, I'm out here during daylight hours only. I don't sail at night inside this area. Radar is a high draw item. It certainly is. There's a big draw on the batteries, and I don't have a big battery bank. So, you know, guys, poor people have poor ways. What can I tell you? Oh, I'm liking this cup. Really liking this cup. Makes it a lot easier to drink. Tug ran over Cheryl Lee 14 years ago. Never knew he hit it, huh? Scroll up, you skipped over me earlier. Well, Carol, if I skipped over you, I'm sorry. You'll have to repeat what you said. I'm not going to scroll back up that far. Having enough trouble keeping up with the chat while I'm sitting here trying to relax this evening. New digital radar is incredible with the only overlay of AIS data on Garmin is a dream when funds allow, consider it. And Truthfinder, I certainly will. I do not have a chart plotter as yet. I use Navionics with an iPad. And as I mentioned before, it is my plans to try to pick up a Garmin chart plotter at some point. Only because I really enjoy having the active Kaplan program available on the chart plotter. So Darth says his phone crashed. Well, you know, Darth Vader, I guess the Force was not with it. Oh, yes, Carol, my real name is not Carol. I would never use my real... Yeah, I saw that, Carol. I read it earlier. I don't know why you're repeating that, but okay. But anyhow, how's your evening going? Well, Darth Vader, my evening has been going great. Uh-oh. And now my phone's giving me low battery alerts, guys. We're at the 1 hour mark. My battery on my phone's running low. I'm having a wonderful evening here, but we're probably going to have to end this here pretty soon. So, nice show, Carl. Well, thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate that. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. Man, that's good. Caribbean rum, coconut, and pineapple juice, man. How many know what IFF is? I love Popeye as a female star. Yeah, Billy, I agree with you, man. Bill asked Frank. Okay, what about your battery pack? Oh, you know what? Thanks for reminding me of that. I just happen to have my battery pack right here. And I just happen to have a cord for my battery pack right here. Now, if you guys don't know, this is the battery pack that Frank sent me. Frank Daniels gave me. He mailed this up to me. And I'll tell you what, this little battery pack is a workhorse, man. It really is. It's been doing a hell of a good job for us. Yeah, plug it in. It lights up all pretty and blue. Set that down. Run the plug in the side. And we're good. We have power now for another hour. So Carter happens to save the day. There you go. Jim, I do, referring to Air Force lingo. Okay. Okay. I'm Popeye. Gotcha. Right. How coincidental, a battery pack and wire right next to you. Imagine that, man. How the hell did that happen? So, of course, the bad news is I've not been running the generator now for the last hour. I have consumed all of the ice that was in my ice maker. And I no longer have ice for my cocktail. Oh well, fuck it. Just drink it without ice. Seriously though, guys, you have no idea how cool it is to sit out here in the bay. This is actually the thing that I enjoy doing the most out here on the boat. Sitting out here in the evening after the live stream. Just usually me and the dog sitting out here in the bay. The breeze is blowing. The boat's just gently sitting here rocking. It's actually a bit breezier than normal tonight. We just sit here and look at the lights, listen to the planes fly overhead, and enjoy the evening. There's no mosquitoes here. There was some little flies during the heat of the day, but not now. There's not. It's just really, really pleasant. I mean, really, really pleasant. It's just comfortable, and the temperature's right, and it's pretty out. You can look up and see the stars. I don't know if you guys can see any of that, but you know, you can look up and see the stars up in the sky. There's nothing above me. There's no noise really from the town. Occasional boat going through the anchorage is about it. I really, really dig hanging out here. Oh well. My cup runneth under. I am out of pineapple juice. I have a little bit of ice left, so I'm going to add a little rum to it because I have just a wee little bit of ice left down there. All right, that's it. That's it. When that drink is over, we're done, guys. We're going to call it a night. Oh, wow. Wind's really moving me around this evening. I'm kind of surprised. I'm now broadside to the wind. The wind's coming from right over here in front of me now. Okay, just like that, poured that rum in there and that melted what was left of my ice, so. Ugh. Woo! That's strong. That's just pure rum there. Gotta love that. All right, what did I miss in the chat here? You'll have to roll old school and drink straight out of the bottle. And no. What about our dear departed Stan? Okay. What's top chat versus live chat? Alexander, if you hit the on your phone, you can look at live chat or top chat. Top chat is whatever YouTube determines to be the most important questions, whereas live chat is all the questions. Chasers are for girls. William thinks I'm Popeye. I guess I'll be Popeye. Yes, Carol, we do believe that you are a troll here using a false name and hanging out. But that's okay because you've been behaving yourself, and that's fine. What about the clouds? Yeah, well, there's not a whole lot of them up there, Carter, but they are there. So, cup empty, time to close chat. See you later, mañana. There you go, Alan. Popeye was and is a troll here, Akula. Looks like it's really peaceful there. Something my auntie would die for. Yeah, it is beautiful here. Consider a cheap Harbor Freight inverter to run your stuff while underway by engine. Yeah, it might be a good idea, Truthfinder. Slow down on those pores. Oh man, I'm done for the evening, Bill. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna just enjoy myself this evening. Okay, the list is unending. There you go, Steve. Do a marathon chat, Carl. I think we're kind of there, Alan. You guys are good. Funny as hell. Yep. Hello from Poland. There you go. Hey. Fire the ice maker. Well, the ice maker can't make ice without electricity, and I got the generator shut off. So you forget Rubber Ducky and about 10 more. I'll be back. Okay, Carol. Marvin, welcome aboard. Doug and Bergamo. Norma did say goodnight when she left. Yep. Carol, how can you be male? Frank and Pilot hit on you all the time. Was rather weird. No, they didn't really gone sailing, but that's okay. I have a Harbor Friend 2000 watt inverter on my boat. Seems to work. Yep. Doug should do voiceovers. I am Popeye. I'm a middle-aged male. I don't have a husband named Stan, and your moderators are a bunch of horn dogs. Well, Carol, that's all true. That's all true. Every bit of that's true. So, oh gosh, I don't know what I'm doing here. It's 2 a.m. and got a doctor's appointment. Oh well, Darth Vader, man, get some sleep. Horn dogs, yep. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. There you go, Alan. I like it. Pirate talk. Pirate talk. We need to have more pirate talk. That's one thing missing from my channel is pirate talk. Oh man. All right, guys. Well, look, my battery is draining down. I'm out of rum. I can hear another boat coming into the anchorage right now. We've had enough fun beating up on trolls, so it's all good. They should be embarrassed. They should be embarrassed, man. They should be embarrassed. These trolls are ridiculous, so. Subscribe and keep notifications. There you go. Please do, Darth Vader. We'd like to see you. I'm not a bad person. I really insult you. It's all good fun for me, at least. There you go, Carol. Salty sea dogs. I feel the pain gone. So, okay. All right, guys. Ready out. There's another boat coming up behind me. I don't know if you guys can see him, but I can hear him. I think it's that light. I think it's that light right there. Whoop. Just pull the battery pack out. Hopefully he sees me as well. We got plenty of lights out here. There he is. He is right. He's right there. See him moving? Hopefully he goes wide of my anchor line. Oh yeah, he's good. He's well wide of me. He's well wide of me. He's not going to catch my anchor line. I guess he's got a whole family on board. I hear women and kids talking on board his boat. Oh. Oh, what about your mast light? Cannot see it. Well, it's because it's not on, Carter Hayes. My mast light is not on, but there's my anchor light right there. That light hanging here in the boat is legal as a anchor light. It has to be a white light visible from 360 degrees, and that light meets the bit. Now what I do is I go ahead and I put it up here on my boom. I raise it up a bit higher, so it's a little bit higher up on the boat, but it definitely lets everybody know I'm here. And that's LED, so that thing will run like a week on those same batteries. It's really good. What it means when my message is light gray versus normal black font, I have no idea, Jeffrey. It's a troll boat, probably. Just found your channel from the puppet and I see. Okay. Well, hey, John, or hey, what is that? I don't have my powerful glasses on here. It looks like it says Jen Aldridge from the puppet, and I see you live. Okay, Jen, well, welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here. You are certainly not the first, nor will you be the last person that has come to my channel because they saw the nonsense from the trolls and decided to check me out. So, welcome to the channel. Through the Spark and Stevens. Through the Spark and Stevens, PA. What? That was smooth maneuvering, huh? You mean this morning, Bill, when I was showing you the Spark and Stevens boats? Yeah, I'm hoping actually. I actually, just to give you guys a bit of a heads up, I was planning on spending Saturday, my birthday, with my sister. She was going to take me out to dinner, but apparently she had a bad fall at her house. She's 12 years older than me, so she's like 72 years old. She took a bad fall at her house and has blacked her eye and bruised her head up and stuff. She really looks bad. So she's not going to be taking me out to dinner on my birthday, which is fine. I'm more concerned about her and her well-being. But since I'm not going to be doing that, I think I'm going to pull the anchor here, or at least tie my dinghy off to the anchor so I can drop off of it. And I'm going to follow those, if there's sufficient wind. If there's sufficient wind, I'm going to follow some of those Sparkman Stephen One Design boats while they go sailing tonight, and try to do some coverage about them. All right, now come on. I am plugged in here. Why is it showing a problem? Come on. I should not be having issues with power. I should have plenty of power here. Oh well, if we get disconnected, guys, I'm sorry. I do have my battery pack powered in, but for some reason it's saying it's not powered in, so. Trolls are helping with viewer counts. Yes, they are. With 2 miles visibility. Yes, absolutely. You can see that white light a long ways off. Uninstructed at 2 miles. Yep. What character should I come back as, Carl? Woman or man? You should come back as an orangutan, Carol. His last light's not working. Okay. Viewer, and they don't know it. I've been inviting trolls here for months now, from all over the world. Yep, female Carol, fun to watch. Old guy says, yeah, it's working. Carol Sham. Okay, we have a bunch of troll activity going on. To me, it seemed to be a flag deleted message since I've never seen it before. Okay. Saw another channel where the guy was upset at trolls until he figured out they helped him. Yep. Yeah, but cool. They certainly do. They generate revenue because they get on and they view, and those views I get paid for views. So, Dilly departed stand to help with the kids. Okay, and I help my friend. Okay, trolls. You even. Is he gonna come back? Is he gonna come back? Is he gonna come back? No, it's not gonna come back. Am I back? I don't know. All right, guys. Well, my phone's crapping out, and I'm having problems with connection, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this here so I can enjoy my evening and have a cocktail by myself and have some quiet. Living on a sailboat out in the middle of Manhasset Bay. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. You guys have a good evening. We'll catch you guys later. Be good. Be careful. Check in the description down below for links to my Patreon and PayPal links should you want to contribute to the cause. We will have more for you later, guys. Be good. Be careful. And take good care of one another. Thank you.